Hey guys, welcome to WRPB Studios, and today we're going to talk food, and I'm blessed to have two people that look much better than me. With me right to my right is Annie, and next to her is Angeline, and we're going to talk about, I guess, sushi, and that's really kind of almost a new topic to me.
Okay.
This is not something that I eat. So before we go anywhere, how long have you been doing this?
We have been doing in the Thai sushi restaurant business for about 8 years, since
Okay.
2013.
And you have two locations.
Two locations, yes.
One in Sebastian.
One in Sebastian and one in Fort Pierce.
Okay, so you guys can't see, I don't think you can see this plate of amazing food, but we're going to hold it up for you in a minute. But I got to ask you, like, I'm already older, and it wasn't a big thing when I was younger, okay? We didn't deal with sushi when we went to a restaurant. Is, like, it has come into its own in, like, the last 8 years, 6 years, or whatever?
Yeah, I would say, when you... Actually, sushi has been a long time here.
Right.
But people just may be too scared to try,
Okay.
sushi. But with the media and everything, with the social media, get sushi come closer to the customer. Then the sushi doesn't look too scary like before. It's not just come like a whole tuna or a whole salmon, but then it's come up in a roll. That's why people want to try more.
Right, and we've heard, like, some interesting things. And, like, it's not something that I eat, but I'm going to try some of the stuff now. Angeline, you eat sushi, right?
I am a fan from day one. I did not grow up knowing what sushi was. It wasn't until I was a young adult, started getting out with friends and different restaurants. And I think I speak for most people. We start out with the safe California roll,
Exactly.
right? And then
Yeah.
over time, if we liked that, we keep going and we try different things.
Right.
And now count me in. I'm on board.
Okay, so you open up, you're doing sushi, but over time, in every industry, things change.
Things change.
What
a lot.
changes have you seen since you opened to today?
Just to be honest to you, the thing that changed that I've seen, it's just the way, the hygiene and everything, that people not just come into your restaurant, not just to eat food. Now they look all over your place.
Right.
With the technology and everything, I think it's more like you really have to pay attention to every details, the cleanliness and everything. Yeah.
Now, in front of us, again, is a bunch of sushi. Making sushi is not just cooking. It actually is an art. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
So
yeah.
the people that make it, do they go to school for it? Is there a school for it?
Most of them, they don't have to go to like school to get a certificate or something, but they have to learn from scratch, from cooking rice. And to become a sushi chef, it takes them like at least 2-3 years to making one roll.
Wow.
When you first hey, I want to apply for the sushi chef, the first thing we ask them is like, how long have you been in the business? Like, how long have you been doing sushi? Because to present the roll is not that easy,
And I would think that, and I love to cook.
Right.
And I
I
watch.
love to watch them make.
Right,
the
and I
sushi.
watch them make it.
Are you set up in that manner?
Yes.
Yes, that's wonderful.
My concern is that I would make something like that because I would like to try everything, and then I would try to move it and it would totally fall apart. Okay? That was how I would see me doing it. So, and I know from cooking that it takes experience to do.
It is, yes.
What are sushi rolls made of? What are the different kinds that there are?
The sushi roll is so different. Now, when we talked about sushi roll, is making, of course, from rice that people know, but then we have, the sushi that wrapped with the cucumber.
Okay.
Also, when you're talking about sushi, it's not just making with the rice like we usually see.
Right.
But normally we'll make it with rice. You can do with even sushi rice, or if you want to be a little bit more healthy, you can do with brown rice. If you don't want rice at all, just wrap with the seaweed or
Wow.
just with the cucumber.
Angeline, so you've been eating sushi. I mean, is there any one that's your favorite?
Well, No, they're all equally delicious, and I'm glad you mentioned the wraps because
Right.
some of it can look so different than
Exactly.
my California roll, which I
Right.
initiated with.
Yes.
But it can be wrapped in avocado, really thin slices of avocado, and you
Avocado,
wonder how
cucumber.
did they get it that way? It is in the technique of the person
Exactly.
creating the roll,
Right.
the hand roll, the sushi roll.
Yes.
and-
If I like one type, but I found it a little too spicy,
Okay.
can I order it and will they make it less spicy?
Exactly. Yes, you can do. It's the all fresh prep.
Okay.
Everything make by order. Everything that you want, you want to add. You want make it less rice, more rice. We can do everything.
So
Yes.
really, in reality, I can say, I want sushi and this is what I want. I want some shrimp, crab, and lobster, and I want it wrapped in cucumber
Yes.
and a little rice.
Everything.
And I can have it made so it could be a Wayne roll.
Exactly. And he's gonna make for you with love. Everything. It's. You can see, when the food come out, you can see like how much love the sushi chef put in your food.
Absolutely.
That's the main thing that my restaurant really, if I can, I can tell people like when he come in how the way he make the rolls, and if he doesn't wanna put his effort and everything, I would say no, you're not the one. So you can tell from how he rolls.
So I try to do this at home. Okay, and
It's hard.
I recommend going to a good restaurant
I do
because I
too.
made such a mess. But I mean, it's still
Doesn't
all
mean
tasty.
you still have to try it.
It's
Okay,
still all
nothing wrong with
tasty.
It's
trying it.
fun, to try, but yeah.
But you're right. I hate to say it, but funnel cake you buy at the fair. Okay, but after everybody liked it, they put it in Publix or one of those one of the supermarkets. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
Okay, my wife's philosophy is, hey, this is really good because someone made it for me and brought it to me.
So tell us also about what's not here today, but you have on your menu. And desserts are America's favorite as well. You mentioned funnel cakes. What types of desserts and other things do you have on the menu that you didn't bring today?
We didn't bring today too bad that we have the sticky rice with mangoes. That is very authentic Thai dessert. Like if you go to Thailand, you talk about sticky rice with mangoes, everybody like, oh, I want it. So we use the fresh mangoes, the ripe fresh mango with the sticky rice with the coconut milk on top. That's a really good. And we also have the banana with ice cream. We have the cheesecake. American love cheesecake, We have cheesecake with ice cream and also the fried ice cream.
Now, before you were invited here, I didn't know anything, but I was at your restaurant probably 2 years ago,
Okay.
and because I don't eat sushi,
Okay.
I had teriyaki chicken, I guess, with rice, and that was delicious.
Thank you.
And the person I was with had sushi. And when we left and we came back and we said, yeah, we stopped for lunch, and they said, oh my God, that's like the best sushi place. I said, I didn't have sushi. I said, it doesn't matter. It's still the best sushi place, and probably what you had was probably excellent too. And it was. It really was enjoyable for me. And I didn't want to go because the person I went with said, let's go have sushi. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. But I got to tell you that I enjoyed mine. This is new for me when I look at it and I say two things. One is I don't want to touch it because it's really beautiful. Okay? That goes without saying. Okay? And again, you can't see it, but I don't know if I could do this without destroying everybody. But if I can hold it up in an angle a little bit, you guys can see this. This is what you're missing out by not being here today. Okay? But
It's so true too, Wayne, though. Everyone starts somewhere, and I was just like you. In fact, I hear old parts of me coming through when you say, I'm Larry. But everyone starts somewhere, and I've introduced people to sushi, and they have superseded me, and they teach me about it now. And
But
it's
you have to remember,
a lot of fun. It's
I
a
don't
fun
eat vegetables.
food.
I'm not a vegetable eater. So for
That's
me,
big. That's big.
Well,
right?
no,
No veggies for me.
for me to go into the restaurant, I would say, can you make me a roll with shrimp, lobster, or with rice,
Right.
and I'm okay with avocado. Because avocado, doesn't really, it absorbs the flavors of other things. It really doesn't have a strong flavor on its own.
No, not.
And cucumber.
Let me get this straight. So you don't do carrot because you use carrot.
I can get by with carrots sometimes.
Some rolls, yeah, we put all kind of vegetables.
All kinds of
Yeah,
vegetables.
all kind of different rolls with different vegetables.
Is it, like I'm the one that if it's green, it's like, yeah, I'm not sure I'm eating it. But again, you eat with your eyes first.
So true.
And you can't help but look at this plate and say, I want to try this. It's so bad. Let me tell you how bad it is. It's so bad that the person who's running the controls hasn't stopped staring at the camera at the food. Okay? My partner is sitting at the chair here. He's never in the studio when we're filming. He just happens to be here looking at the plate, making sure that I don't touch it before anybody else. Okay? And Angeline, who doesn't really come on the set, says, yeah, I'm coming on the set because I want to be close to that food.
Isn't it aromatic? It's
Yes.
almost, and actually you use flowers too sometimes. The
Yes.
orchid.
Yes,
Which
orchid.
is edible, correct?
It's edible, yes.
So I mean,
It's
it smells. The aroma is just
Oranges and
wonderful.
everything.
All right, I'm going
Very
to pull this plate
citrusy and-
to the
yes.
center for a second, and I'm going to tip it up a little bit, and I want you to tell me what's here.
Okay.
You
Here
can stand,
we got
can
like
stand,
about
because you're short
six.
like me, so it's okay.
We got like 6 different rolls here. You know, the bottom one here you see we call the spider roll. That's got the soft shell crab with avocado with some vegetable in it. And this the next one we call lobster monster roll. All right. Yes, it's got the lobster tail, asparagus, avocado with the tempura flake, masago on top with a special sauce. So the next one we call red dragon roll. It's got shrimp tempura, spicy tuna, but not that spicy. All right, and got the fresh tuna on top with avocado. This is called the green dragon roll. If you don't eat raw fish, this is the roll for you. There's nothing raw in it. It's just a spicy crab salad with shrimp tempura on top with the tempura flake and a masago. This one a little spicy. We call the yellowtail jalapeno roll. It's got the spicy wahoo inside with crab, with yellowtail, with jalapeno on top with the black tobacco. This right here, the black tobacco, and also the spicy mayo. So, if you like spicy, this roll is for you.
I don't like spicy.
Oh, you don't like spicy for Angeline, yeah.
Yeah.
This is called a Kiss of Fire roll. It's got spicy wahoo inside, tempura flake, avocado on top with fresh tuna and salmon with a spicy sauce. And this is called futomaki roll. It's a roll that very light and refreshing with the, it's got, excuse me, tamago. I'm not sure if you know, like a sweet,
No, what's my...
sweet omelet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and with crab and some spinach, avocado wrapped with the rice and the seaweed on the outside.
It's really, this is a gorgeous
it's
plate.
really good.
I'm going to put it over here, because
And-
the further
and you can
away it is from
repeat
those
that
guys
in
that
Thai
have...
now?
Yes, I can. I mean,
And,
yes.
I mean, besides what you saw and she discussed, there's little spots of wasabi, ginger,
Wasabi, ginger, lemons, kale. Everything is edible.
and then
plate,
here
yeah.
looks like,
imitation crab.
I mean, guys, you almost don't want to touch it because it's so pretty, but then you want to eat it because it smells amazing.
It does.
Okay, so you're not going to have the pleasure of eating it here, but where's your restaurant located in Fort Pierce?
We do have 2 locations. We do
Okay.
have one in Sebastian by the Publix Plaza
Okay.
next to Home Depot, right on the US one,
Mm-hmm.
and another location in Fort Pierce right next to Sunrise Theater by Orange Avenue.
And the food there is amazing. I was there. Do you have a website?
Yes, we do have www.wasabithaisushi.com.
Okay, so Wasabi Thai Sushi, you want to check it out. Everything looks amazing. I want to thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
And I want to thank you, because those guys won't, because they'll be stuffing their face, for bringing them food, so I didn't have to buy them lunch today. Okay.
I hope you guys enjoy. You know, we made from heart.
And we'll see you
It's
soon at the
beautiful, yes.
restaurant.
Yes.
Thank
Guys,
you.
stop by that restaurant. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank
Everybody,
you.
have a great day. We'll be right back.
Bye.